Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. I wasn't expecting to do this post at all, but I just dug up some interesting facts, and after I posted on my written blog, I noticed I got this big jump in post stats. And anyway, this post is going crazy. Normally, I don't get this many views in this short of a period of time on my written blog, and it's about this Grayson Allen. So, anyway, check this out, Truth Seeker. Grayson Allen is a freshman on the Duke men's team that just won the national championship, and he was touted as one of the major stars of the game and who helped unite Duke in the comeback, scoring 16 points. And what do we know about the number 16? It's one of two numbers that has a gematria of 33. But anyway, let's just check this out. The name Grayson Allen with Pythagorean gematria sums to 53. A number that we're coming to find is of much significance. We're seeing it a lot in sports. In football, there's a 53-man roster. With the S exception, his name sums to 62, like the word Mason. With simple English gematria, the name Grayson is 99, and Allen is 44. Two numbers, both multiples of 11. Interesting. If you look at when he was signed by Duke, the date is very curious. He was signed 4/24, April 24th, 2013. That date 4/24/13 has a numerology of 41, 4 plus 24 plus 13. Just like the school Duke. Duke has a gematria of 41. And look at his scout grade, 93, like the number of Thelema. He's 6'4" tall. March Madness equals 64 with S exceptions. With Pythagorean gematria, it equals the flip, 46. And here today we're getting these things, 12 things to know about Grayson Allen, Duke's next villain. And notice up here the headline was that how he'll be hated. Duke is one of those polarizing basketball teams because they're so often good. Those types of teams usually have large bandwagon followers and large groups that dislike them equally as much. And with regards to Duke, the other thing they're known for is having teams that have a higher ratio of white players than most other teams in the collegiate game today. So Duke carries on the white boy tradition, and Grayson Allen looks to be the future of that at Duke. They're building the narrative today on 4/7, complete foundation day. Grayson Allen went to high school at Providence in Jacksonville, Florida. Providence has that 111 gematria, just like Blue Devils. In English gematria, it's times 6, so both of those become 666. His birthday is October 8th, 95. Remember, October is the only month with 33 gematria. None of the other months have 33 gematria. His birthday, 10 plus 8 is 18, plus 95 more is 113, 113. And with the smaller method, if you add it digit for digit, he has a life number of 33 and 113. So look at Grayson Allen. Has all the numbers coded on him, and he got to be one of the stars of this year's national championship game. Yesterday, when they had the press conference after the game, he was the first player they talked about. The majority of the questions were asked of him, even though he's a freshman, new on the scene. He wasn't the leading scorer, but as they said, he scored at a vital time, helping ignite the comeback. And you know, these headlines touting him as a villain and someone to be hated, me personally, before I knew about this numerology and gematria, I was always the type of fan that cheered for the underdog. So I've never liked Duke because they've consistently been a good team throughout history. I still remember where I was when Christian Laettner hit the buzzer beater to win. That killed me as a kid. I was already a Duke hater. But anyway, the point I'm making is, even though I don't like Duke, when I heard this kid speak yesterday, he didn't sound like a nasty person. So I'll be curious to see in the years to come what happens to the personality of Grayson Allen. I mean, are the headlines just building this narrative of him being some negative villain when really he's nothing of the sort? This is how it goes, though, Truth Seeker. These Manchurian athletes, picked by the numbers, born by the numbers, going to school by the numbers, scoring by the numbers, getting signed from high school to college by the numbers. Doesn't this remind of Chris Paul, how on the day he signed with Wake Forest, also in North Carolina like Duke, his grandfather died at the age of 61? Chris Paul then scored 61 points in the game in tribute, but the weird part is the gematria of his high school, the name sums to 61. It said that his grandpa was beat by a random group of thugs on the day he signs with Wake Forest. No. The numerologists are behind the sports, collegiate and pro, truth seeker. And what the full truth is of these athletes, I do not know. If somebody showed me that they were born in test tubes, I wouldn't be surprised. So I just wanted to point this out. This video, or this, my written blog post got a huge amount of views. So I want to see if a YouTube blog post gets the same kind of response, because I'm just doing whatever I can to get this message out. And that's about it. Until next time, Truth Seeker.